What popular dessert were Milky Way meant to recreate? A malted milkshake, and it's because the inventor's son was thrown in jail. Milky Way are malted chocolate-flavored nougat with a thin layer of caramel on top enrobed in milk chocolate. They were released in 1923 in Minneapolis, Minnesota by the original man from Mars, Frank Mars. Born 1883 in Hancock, Minnesota, he was struck by polio as a kid, preventing him from doing manual labor on the family farm. So instead, he learned how to dip chocolates, which was a career path he followed as he got older and the devastating effects of polio receded from people's minds for about 130 years. He found some minor success with his candies, but it wasn't until he had to bail his son out of jail that true inspiration struck. After springing him from the slammer, the two went to a diner and got a couple of the hot new desserts. Malteds. Basically milkshakes, but with malted milk powder mixed in for a more filling and, they argued at the time, healthy experience. His son suggested, hey, why don't you try making a candy bar that recreates the flavor of a malted milkshake? To which he suggested, hey, why don't you try staying out of jail? Frank Mars took this idea back to Minnesota and in their first year of sales made, in today's dollars, $15 million, paving the way just 7 years later for his even bigger hit, Snickers. His son, Forrest, took the Milky Way to England where he sold it as Mars bars, which paved the way for his even bigger hit, M&M's, and a life sentence in Sing Sing. My review? I've gone on a journey with these things. From a kid thinking they're boring, to an adult thinking they're simple yet refined, to an adult thinking they're boring. I love the concept, but the actual execution just doesn't taste that impressive. So-so chocolate, nougat, and caramel. Not as complex as a Snickers, but also not as simple as a Three Musketeers. So this candy both does too much and not enough. So my rating is 1.9 out of 5 cavities.